Well, this is the scene outside Newcastle United's fan zone here in Paris. Newcastle fans beginning to arrive. It's not too far from the stadium here. It's basically about a 20-minute walk from one of the main metro stations here, and then obviously onto the stadium later on. So you know, fans who are based in and around here don't have too far to go between both venues. But yeah, there's going to be 2,000 Newcastle fans here. As I say, it's already starting to warm up at the moment. It is 1:05 local time here, and people are getting here for food and drinks, and we're going to go in and have a look around. We're going to speak to the organisers, and we're going to speak to some of the supporters who've headed over to France for this big Champions League clash. So let's head in there and see what it's all about. Well, I'm with Ange from Newcastle United Supporters Club. We're at the fan zone. Do you just want to talk us through how many people are going to be at this facility today?
Yeah, so we're here at Segway Sound. We've got roughly around 2,000 NUSC membership supporters coming in. We had an event here last night, but today's ticketed event with it being match day. It's all about making sure everybody's kept safe. And we are also showing the game here, so for people that potentially have came over with their family and haven't got a ticket, we've made links with Segway Sound management to ensure that they can keep the match on for them as well. We've had a coach come over this morning. They left last night and they've just gotten here about an hour ago.
Okay.
And we had a flight come in tea time yesterday as well. So we've got quite a few of our own members on travelling with us. But yeah, they're all coming over, so we're looking forward to welcoming 2,000 fans in here.
Yeah, and they've all got the wristbands. It's all very safe.
It's all wristbanded. You can't get in without a wristband. It's all ticketed. Obviously, everybody that gets in is a member of us. That's just how we work with our fans events, just to make sure that we in cohesion with the police to keep everybody safe and secure. Yeah, and it feels like since the you know, we've been back in Europe, it feels like it's been a learning curve as well. Obviously the club released stuff about what happened in Marseille, but it seems a little bit more organised from the sort of French side at the moment. We always work in good communications with the police where we can possibly do so. Our ethos is just ensuring that all of the fans are kept safe and sound. And you know, if you can have them all in one place, it means that we do keep them safe. Everything, as you can see, is all barriered off here. They can't get in without a ticket. So yeah, they'll be safe. Brilliant. We welcome in families as well, so it's for everybody inclusive. Yeah,
and what's your sort of impressions of Paris? Nice city, and have you had any time to do any sightseeing either side of the organisers?
Definitely not had any time for sightseeing. We flew in last night. What we felt as though left quite early tea time yesterday. However, by the time we got to our apartment, it was like 10 o'clock last night, and then the boys just wanted some downtime. We've had a busy week behind the scenes for NUSC. It's been really hectic. Obviously arranging for Aston Villa, we've got like absolutely shed loads of coaches going to Aston Villa and Liverpool and Man City, so like it's been a busy one for us behind the scenes.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for your time.
No problem.
And enjoy the match tonight.
Cheers. Thank you.
Jason. Hello, I'm Mick from Wallsend.
Right guys, what are you thinking going into this one against PSG tonight? Tough game, but you know, anything is possible with Newcastle United, I guess.
Yeah, I think they'll turn up today. I think we'll get a result. Going for a 1-0 tight game.
Right, and with Stilo, you've come in from Belfast, you're in Paris, you're having a look round. What's your opening impressions of it so far?
It's good. We're in like a wee area 13 up, all lovely food, bars, restaurants and all. And we're up seeing the Eiffel Tower, but we're just soaking up the atmosphere here as we're going into the Seagun Sound, or we'll have a few beers later and cheer on the mighty Toon Army all day.
I mean, obviously Newcastle fans are getting used to being back in Europe now. It's what it's all about as a supporter, isn't it?
It's absolutely brilliant, just soaking it up. I've supported Newcastle from I was about 6 years of age. I know I'm from Belfast, but I've tattoos and Newcastle bars out my back. I'm an absolute diehard. I was down in Dusseldorf as well for the game, and I'm just soaking. Just being here is amazing, being a part of it all again. Get away from the doom and gloom from years ago, you know.
Yeah. And tonight, I mean, it's going to be tough, but with Newcastle, we're always in with a shout, aren't we?
100%. You just don't know what Newcastle you're going to get. You just do not know. The way we turned up against the during the week Champions League game, and then we don't turn up against Villa or Wolves. You just don't know. The cook surprises. We done well here the last time. We were robbed with a penalty, but I have a sneaky feeling we're going to nick it by 1 goal.
Yeah. And if I had to put all the trophies in front of you now, I mean, which one would you pick? I mean, we're still in with a shout in the Champions League. It would be tough, but Carabao Cup, FA Cup, which one you having?
You're going to find this very strange, but I would take the FA Cup all day long because of the 2 heartbreaks I had sitting in Belfast where all the United and Arsenal men tortured me when I was only a kid. We lost 2 years on the trot to United and Arsenal.
Brilliant.
So I would take the FA Cup first. I know we've already won the Carabao Cup, but I love to win the FA Cup.
Yeah. And finally, I mean, obviously there's been a lot of noise around the results. You touched on it there, losing to Villa. What context do you add to it as a Newcastle supporter going into this? Because this is the reward for last season playing in Europe. Bit of context around recent results.
Do you think like we're going to get into it next year? I've never seen a fixture list like it in the next month, so that's going to tell. But I think we'll be thereabouts. We're going to be floating about. We might go on a wee run, then we might shock people, and we might beat people who we don't expect to beat. No, teams who we don't expect to. But I think we'll be in the top 5, 6 come the end of this season.
Top stuff. Thanks for your time, mate. Cheers.
No problem. Cheers.
Didn't want them sitting back, want to get at them and tune out. Get me bet up and all.
Yeah, we have nothing to lose really, have we? Nothing to lose.
Obviously trying to avoid the playoff, but I suppose you can look at it 2 ways as a supporter. You could get an extra trip, or
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. They're through anyway, they've got now to lose, like I say. They're already through the knockout, they may as well just gamble it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Lasso want the extra fixture, but yeah, these away days are what we support Accrington for. Definitely, these are the days to come to. Other than winning the trophy, obviously at Wembley.
Yeah.
I love this competition.
Yeah.
Love following.
I mean, you mentioned the penalty last time. I mean, is there a bit of revenge floating around, or is it just game by game?
So.
Yeah.
I hope the players think that as well, aye.
Aye.
Yeah, it's an intimidating stadium, so I can see that there's the same sort of happening today, and they'll want to get one over on us because the last 2 games was been a draw, and then we thrashed them at our place, so they want to get one over on us. I mean, we spoke to a couple of young lads today, and that they definitely want to get one over on us. But I think we'll turn up today. I think we'll get a result, hopefully.
Yeah. And it feels like this is the norm for Newcastle now, back in the Champions League.
Yeah, definitely, aye. Hope so. Aye.
Well, I'm struggling to see us getting in the Champions League next season, but I think without having Champions League next season, the season after should be easier to get into. I mean, we've witnessed that.
Yeah.
When we're not in it, we're up there in the Premier League. So, yeah, I think a season out of it, concentrating on the league and the cups at home, that's definitely the way forward. I think because I don't see us making the. I mean, some fans are optimistic and I think we'll make it, but there's a small gap. But there's some big teams up there, and I think Aston Villa proved at the weekend that they're one of them.
Yeah.
And when we're playing 3 times a week, it's hard to compete with the big boys really.
So yeah, really good to catch up with some of the supporters in there ahead of this big game in Paris this evening. Newcastle fans have travelled over in decent numbers, as I say, 2,000 supporters here, and this is basically the sort of safe area for fans to come. It's security covered. It's basically in the middle of the river really. It's like a small sort of island, and you walk over a footbridge to get here. So yeah, it's very secure, and inside, you know, there's plenty of people there to help. Wristbands obviously had to be acquired for this one, so it's really well organised, and you know, hats off to Newcastle United Supporters Club for sorting this. And ahead of tonight, fans will file back across the bridge and over to PSG's impressive stadium where they'll be looking for probably a bit of revenge after what happened here last time, but ultimately hoping to see Newcastle book a place in the last 16 without going through the playoff. Although I have spoken to some supporters who probably wouldn't say no to a playoff because it gives them another European trip, but Eddie Howe desperate to get the job done first time, and hopefully they can do that against PSG tonight.